Localish celebrates Disney 100 Years of Wonder. The Walt Disney Company's milestone event kicks off at Disneyland with not one, but two new nighttime spectaculars.
This show just takes us on that emotional journey.
All aboard the all-new Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
It was great, including the part when it first exploded, like, whoa.
Celebrities having their day at Disney.
And it was like nothing I've ever done before in my entire life. It was amazing.
Plus, the stunning drone show lighting up Disneyland Paris. And the ultimate race for survival coming to Walt Disney World. This special Disney 100 edition of Localish starts right now.
Hello from Disneyland in Anaheim, California. Goofy's here with me because there are so many cool and exciting new things to do here at the Disneyland Resort. New rides, new nighttime spectaculars, new food, and we are going to check them all out. But first, Goofy, are you ready to get your party on? The Disney 100 Years of Wonder celebration is underway.
Disney 100 is our celebration of the Walt Disney Company's 100th anniversary, and the heart of the celebration is here at the Disneyland Resort. So we have a lot of great new spectaculars, a lot of fun things to see and do. Even our characters get involved too. So to just be alongside all the guests who are just having such a great time, it's truly a momentous occasion for us.
All the Disney parks around the world celebrate the 100 years of the company. All the decor is new with all the platinum and purple. You can see it around the two parks, Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. There are so many things. The celebration lasts the whole year here.
Disney itself is just a place where everybody can go and be happy, and for D100 to be happening for everybody too. It's just a place for everybody to enjoy the last 100 years of what Disney has done for everybody.
We grew up coming to Disneyland specifically as kids, and it just brings us so much joy to be able to be here and to celebrate with our favorite. To be a part of this big celebration. Yeah. It's huge. And there's many years to come.
It's such a milestone in the company, right? And where we've gone from the humble beginnings of Walt coming to California with change in his pocket and a dream and an idea, to now being a global company where we're spreading joy, imagination, and excitement around the world.
What do you think Walt Disney would make of this now?
I think that his mission was simple when it came to the parks, and that was clean, fun, safe. And I think we've honored that to the millionth degree. That's what you get when you come here. I would like to think he would be pretty proud and excited to see what's next, in addition to just exploring everything we have to offer.
And there's another reason to celebrate. The brand new Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is now accepting passengers. David Gonzalez was amongst the first to climb on board.
Walt once said it was all started by a mouse, and we're bringing those mice to Disneyland for the first time. It's the first ride-through attraction featuring Mickey and Minnie at Disneyland, right? This is an exciting day. The El Capitan, obviously inspired by the El Capitan in Hollywood, is the Toontown hometown theater. This is Mickey and Minnie make their films here down the street, and then they show them off to all their friends here. And we're here for Perfect Picnic, their latest short film. When we go to see that film, something's going to go a little awry, and we're going to find ourselves thrown into it.
All right, guys, we're one of the first people to get a first look at the newest attraction here at Disneyland. It's called Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And let me tell you one thing, we are definitely excited about this.
This fits into Mickey's story. It's really cute, it's zany. They get to go on their perfect picnic together, but of course, mayhem ensues when Pluto is stuck in the car, and then they hit a bump and voila.
Runaway Railway starts off as a relaxing train ride, but the train cars quickly zoom off on a wild and wacky adventure through changing cartoon scenes.
We have 4 train cars that each have their own individual paths through this attraction, so you ride it once, and again, you're going to find new details every single time.
While waiting in line, folks will be able to check out the Mickey Through the Ears exhibit, which will feature props and costumes from Mickey's early days to today.
As you're walking through the El Capitan Theater on your way to the ride, there's going to be, of course, a small town theater concession stand. Take a close look at the popcorn as you're walking through. In Toontown, everything is shaped like Mickey, including those popcorn kernels.
It's a feeling of love for Mickey Mouse that will have Disneyland visitors flocking to this new attraction.
It was great. Yeah, including the part when it first exploded, like, whoa.
The overall experience was incredible.
Yeah.
We had the best time.
Great.
The technology, I don't understand how it worked. I have to ride it a lot more times to get it.
I just think it was great.
Thanks, David. That looks like fun. I can't wait to check it out later. Right now, though, let's talk about two new nighttime spectaculars, Wondrous Journeys and World of Color 1.
Well, Wondrous Journeys is our newest nighttime spectacular, and it's just absolutely phenomenal.
With Walt Disney's original Magic Kingdom as its canvas, Wondrous Journey will ignite the wonder in all fans.
So for me, it's just a celebration of everything that Walt Disney has contributed to our lives, to our children's lives. He's really created something for generations to come.
I'm watching something fresh and new and exciting. I really just feel like ignited.
Featuring sweet nods to every Walt Disney Animation Studio film.
Whether it's the characters, the music, or just moments. And who doesn't love the classic film of Pinocchio? And in fact, you know, Geppetto taught us to wish upon a star, and the Blue Fairy does make a special appearance. So you'll be able to see her light up that beautiful wishing star that's above Sleeping Beauty Castle.
The show takes audiences on a journey filled with music, artistry, heart, and hope.
It shows us that every day it's a new adventure, that there's so many wonders out there that it's up to us to live our own moment.
Over at Disney California Adventure, illuminating the storytelling legacy Walt Disney began a century ago, World of Color 1 celebrates how a single action, like a drop of water, creates a ripple that can grow into a wave of change. There's a lot going on, and it's new and exciting, isn't it?
It is wonderful. It is actually the first time we have had stories, characters, and music from Walt Disney Animation Studios, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, all rolled into one show and a nighttime spectacular.
A spectacular with mesmerizing technology, and the soundtrack is just as important as the visual, isn't it?
Absolutely, and there's 18 different musical compositions, including a brand new theme song just for this show.
Okay, Stephanie, you've got a tablet in your hand, and I see buttons.
Yes.
I like to push buttons.
This is your lucky day then.
Okay, let's do this. This is very exciting. So, okay, I'm gonna hit this one.
Yeah. Look at that.
I just did that.
You just did that. Some of those guys are shoot 200 feet up in the air.
Up next, the delicious new dishes being served up during the Disney 100 celebration.
We have sweets, we have savories, we have novelties that are fantastic.
But first, see how Mulan and her friends are ringing in the Lunar New Year. And later, celebrities having their day at Disney.
To be able to, go on different rides, be able to experience the park while still working, at this point it's not considered work.
As we escape to a Hawaiian paradise like no other. Enjoy the sights, sounds, and flavors.
Take a bite of this one.
That's really good.
All from the favorite vacation spot of Mickey and Minnie. It's all just a click away. Escape at destination.abc.
Welcome back to this very special edition of Localish, where we're celebrating Disney 100 Years of Wonder here at the Disneyland Park in California. Check out that beautiful Platinum Mini. Now, there is cool stuff like that all over the parks, and my pal Jessica DeNova is actually over in Disney California Adventure right now, where they're celebrating Lunar New Year. What you got, Jessica?
Hey there, yeah, I've had the chance to experience the food, Mulan's Lunar New Year procession, but I think the best part has been seeing families pass along traditions to their children. The sounds of a Chinese musical ensemble fill the air as Disney California Adventure celebrates Lunar New Year. In observance of the Year of the Rabbit in Chinese and Korean cultures and the Year of the Cat in Vietnamese culture, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit and his sweetheart Hortensia the Cat join in the fun in 2023. Mulan and Mushu return in a Lunar New Year procession honoring family, friendship, and the hope for a year filled with fortune. There are complimentary arts and crafts for guests to create or have made by local artisans. Here we've got some amazing Chinese calligraphy. So I was born on the Year of the Ox. I'm told that means I'm hardworking and energetic. Heads up to my management. And my name's Jessica. So what can you do for me here? What does that look like? In print and cursive. These visitors wanted to be known they're here representing the Bay Area, but their focus is on the special menu, savory, spicy, sweet, and very much looking at you.
We've been eating nonstop. What can you do?
It's hard to resist when so much feedback goes into getting it just right.
Whether it be a Chinese tradition, a Korean tradition, or a Vietnamese tradition, we have lots of cast members that give feedback for it as well.
This is a whole lot of food. I'm definitely gonna have my photographer Daryl give me a hand. I'm sure he doesn't mind.
Daryl and I can confirm the flavors are incredible. Looking great for the occasion from head to toe, the Mar family, passing on traditions to their little one.
We've been teaching her how to pipe, like how to say during the Chinese, so she'll get more red envelopes.
If the energy from Mulan's Lunar New Year procession isn't enough to get you over here, maybe the Sip and Savor Pass deal will. Each little tab gets you a food item, and you can share it with friends and family. You have until February 15th to make your way over.
Thanks, Jessica. Happy New Year, everyone. Okay, food time with Chef Scott. This is always my favorite.
Mine too.
Happy Disney 100 Years of Wonder.
It's amazing.
What's going on across the parks when it comes to the all-important food and drinks?
We have 100 years of ideas and just inspiration. And so that's what we're going to look at today. We have sweets, we have savories, we have novelties that are fantastic that our guests, today's their first day to get them. So what we're going to look at is throughout the resort, we have a chocolate cake table service.
Right.
All the layers, you can see the decadence fudge and chocolate cake and the mousse and the cherry filling. Savory, it's a potato stack burger.
Right.
So it's got the two potatoes on either side, this cheese sauce on top, an Ortega chili cheese sauce. The trick for this whole experience as we continue, look at our Disney food blog.
Yeah.
Find out what locations, what food you want to try, and plan your trip. Because I don't want you to leave and miss something. We have lemon chiffon tea cakes, the pie, these were Walt's favorite.
We're talking about the company as a whole is celebrating 100.
Absolutely.
How has it all evolved over the past 100 years?
Well, we went from being a churros and corn dogs and popcorn to now we've got 5-course meals, we've got parfaits that are out, layered cakes that are out. Our palate has changed. Our guest interaction has changed. And the expectation is, what are you going to do for me this time? And we try to exceed that every time.
So if you had, I know this is like asking for a favorite child, I know, but if you had to pick one sweet and one savory, which would be your top shelf? Which would be your go-to?
Well, we're going to stick with sweet for right now.
Okay, all right.
And it just
that goes without saying.
You
right?
got to see, that's our savory that's out here. This introduction is our lemon chiffon tea cake.
Okay.
What this is we've not had this in the resort before, but Walt's favorite, not Walt's favorite at the resort. Walt's favorite was this lemon chiffon tea cake.
Okay.
I love lemon. I love citrus in a dessert anytime. We just so happen to have a lemon chiffon tea cake.
Oh, wow, look at that.
And it has a lemon glaze on it. There's a lemon curd inside. It has our deco celebrating our 100th, but we want this to represent Walt.
Yeah.
And so we're bringing it to the resort for our guests.
Look at that. It's almost too good for me to tuck into, but I'm going to.
It's really,
because it would
you
be
need
rude
to.
not to. And
Correct.
That's what this is all about. This was his favorite, huh?
This was his favorite.
I can see why this was his favorite.
Absolutely.
And I think it's going to be guest's favorite too. Always good to see you, Chef Scott.
My pleasure.
Thank you very much. And I got great news. If you love the food here, well, guess what? Disney California Adventures Food and Wine Festival returns March 3rd.
Make sure you make it.
Absolutely. For more information, check out Disneyland.com.
Up next, we're hanging out at Disneyland with the cast of the Wonder Years.
And I'm looking forward to going on Rise of the Resistance. As soon as we're done, that's where I'm going.
Then some aspiring musicians get a day at Disney fit for a king. Plus, a decade-long Disneyland tradition returns to honor Black History Month. Come along as we explore the Disney Wish, the newest ship in the Disney Cruise Line fleet. From the first attraction at sea, to the Marvel-themed restaurant and the Star Wars lounge, it's the ultimate family vacation with something for everyone, including a private island. It's all just a click away. Escape at destination.abc.
You're not the only one who loves Disneyland parks. Check out Sarah Hyland and Wells Adams at the Magic Kingdom, Johnny Galecki and his son at Epcot, Glenn Pat and Noah Galvin at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Here's Heather Headley with the cast of Tale of the Lion King. Ann Paris and Nikki Hilton were on Main Street. And they're not the only celebrities we've seen here at Disneyland. We recently caught up with the cast of The Wonder Years, who are shooting a very special Disneyland episode, which will air later this summer. The cast of The Wonder Years can't contain their excitement as they explore the happiest place on Earth.
For us to be able to, go on different rides, be able to experience the park while still working, at this point it's not considered work. I think one of my favorite attractions here is probably Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. That attraction it gives you a whole experience, and I think it's one of the best ones here in my personal opinion. I mean, when I got on it, I didn't want to leave.
I love attractions that make my stomach drop, so definitely Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout is hands down my favorite attraction here.
Yesterday, I did Rise of the Resistance, and it was like nothing I've ever done before in my entire life. It was amazing. Everything you can interact with is just so immersive and really, really, really cool.
For some of the cast members, this is the first time experiencing the wonder of Disneyland.
Well, there's a bunch of attractions that I actually want to introduce her to. One of those being the Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. I think that's one of the best rides in the park.
Matterhorn, definitely. It was the first ride that I've ever done in Disneyland because I came here for the first time yesterday.
And I'm looking forward to going on Rise of the Resistance. I mean, I've been hearing so much about that. My daughter went on it last year, and I've been jealous of her ever since then because I didn't get a chance to go. So as soon as we're done, that's where I'm going.
Yeah, we can't be here and be filming and enjoying all this and seeing all these happy faces at the happiest place on earth and not enjoy every attraction we can. There's no way.
Now from The Wonder Years to The Lion King. A group of aspiring musicians and performers recently got a backstage tour of the Tale of the Lion King show here at the Fantasyland Theatre. Tale of the Lion King at Disneyland is a spectacular adaptation of the Disney classic. And for this command performance, the audience is made up of Los Angeles area students who have a personal appreciation for the show. These talented students are all in the Benkadi West African Drum, Dance and Culture Program, a Disney community partner. Benkadi provides authentic instruction, instruments and more to grades 5 through 12 in an effort to unlock numerous learning skills and expand and preserve knowledge of African culture.
They see dancing and they see drumming, but in the capacity of knowing the origins of what they're doing, they're really learning that with the Benkadi program.
An added bonus, the students also performed at Disneyland, making this the field trip of a lifetime. Celebrate Gospel returns to the Fantasyland Theatre for Black History Month. Headliners Jacqueline Carr and Erica Campbell take the stage in the decade-long Disneyland tradition. Plus, look for live jazz nightly at the Grand California Hotel and family crafts all month long in the downtown Disney district. And for a limited time, guests will find Moon Girl from the new Disney Plus series Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur at Hollywoodland in Disney California Adventure.
Up next, the new drone show that's lighting up Disneyland Paris. A peek at the ultimate race for survival. The new Tron Life Cycle Run coming to Walt Disney World. And the countdown is on for the opening of the all-new Toontown here at Disneyland. We are checking into some of the world's most unique hotels without leaving the country.
It doesn't feel like Florida necessarily, so I love the feel of it.
Escape to the splendor of a great national park.
When you walk in, you look at the lobby, you go, wow, this is great.
Spend the night overlooking the African plains.
Eating breakfast with the giraffes and the zebra was really, really cool.
Or relax in a Polynesian paradise.
The atmosphere has been very casual, very relaxed.
Plus, an overnight experience that is out of this world.
You almost forget that you are in Florida. It's a great story adventure.
It's all just a click away. Escape at destination.abc.
Now a quick look at Disney parks around the world. Mickey and his friends showed off their new Disney 100 Platinum outfits at Hong Kong Disneyland. They're celebrating the Year of the Rabbit with lucky rabbit motifs all around the Shanghai Disney Resort. And take a look at this, the new drone show happening at Disneyland Paris. That is truly amazing. You know, there are a lot of spectacular things happening at Disney parks all around the world. Let's check in and see what is new and exciting at Disney World in Florida.
Hi everybody.
The Walt Disney World Resort continues its 50th anniversary celebration. Over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, the Tree of Life Awakening celebrates Avatar, the Way of Water. At Epcot, the International Festival of the Arts is currently underway, and the Epcot Forever Nighttime Spectacular returns April 3rd. Also on April 3rd, the Happily Ever After lights up the Magic Kingdom. And then the next day, the highly anticipated opening of the Tron Lifecycle Run. Guests will enter the grid and climb aboard their very own Lifecycles, one of the fastest coasters at any Disney park. Team Blue compete against Team Orange as they race through a dark, computerized world. Time to start planning that trip to Disney World, right? Okay, I am so excited. I am about to ride the all-new Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway here at Disneyland. It's part of the all-new Toontown, which opens in March. Let's go.
Well, as you know, in March, Toontown is going to be reimagined, it's going to be fresh, it's going to be filled with family-friendly experiences, and at the heart of that will remain this iconic new theater, the El Capitan.
That's right, mark your calendars. Mickey's Toontown welcomes back guests with an exciting and colourful refresh. Get ready to go inside Goofy's house, Donald Duck's boat, and take a ride on Chip and Dale's Gadget Coaster, and so much more. Can't wait for that. But now, I finally get to check out the all-new Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So cute. Hey, that's going to do it for this special Disney 100 Years of Wonder edition of Localish from Disneyland. Bye, everyone.
Told you nothing was gonna go wrong.